Hello friends, again welcome back to my channel Exact City. So we already announced that we are going to start our writing tutorial section. So here I am with the master class for IELTS writing, and today we are going to see about the line graph. How to write a band 9 IELTS task 1, that also line graph. Okay, so you know that in task 1 of academic you will get an infographic structure, line bar, pie table, process map and all. So today we will see how to write the line graph. So you know that in your question you will get a statement which you want to paraphrase, then after that the instruction and also an infographic structure. So what's the structure you want to follow for your IELTS task 1? So here you can see the structure, the introduction by paraphrasing the question statement. You know that you want to paraphrase the question statement using synonyms. So if you don't have any synonyms, at least you want to change the form of that particular phrase. That means you want to rephrase it. Don't write the question same like that. So that is the first thing you want to follow in case of introduction. Then after writing introduction, you can write overview. So in case of overview, you want to check out for the general trends. That means what are things you are seeing at your first sight. You can just go through some 2 to 3 points. That means you want to write about the trends, what all are the, whether it shows any fluctuations, and what about the starting and ending phrases, whether it shows the same values and all. That are things you will look after in case of overview. And try to avoid the numerical data also. Don't write any numbers in case of overview, any years or any type of numbers. If you want to write any numbers, means try to write it in wording. Don't use any numerical data. Then after that, body paragraph, about 2 to 3 body paragraph you can arrange. Try to write within 2 body paragraph. If you have additional points, means you can add third body paragraph too. Don't write more than that. Then regarding the trends, what all type of trends they will show in case of line chart. So here you can see the decreasing trend. They will show decreasing trend or else increasing trend. Or else you can see some stable data, plateau or stay uniform data. That means no change. Then or else in case of trend, you want to check out for whether it shows any gradual decrease. That means according to the time it decreasing, or gradual increase according to the time it is increasing or not. Whether it is rapid increase, that means sudden decrease, or the sudden increase, it goes up suddenly. And also you want to check out for the fluctuations. That means whether it shows like hilly like structure, that means it fluctuate, means you want to write like that. So you can use different words also, oscillate, vacillate, or palpitate, like that different words. So here you can see what are the adverbs we can use according to the slope to reflect the trends. So according to the slope, you want to use different adverbs to show the trends. So here you can see if it is a minute changes, means you can use the words accordingly, marginally, fractionally, or slightly, like that words you can use for minute changes, marginal increase. Then it is more than that, slowly or mildly, you can use slowly, it increase slowly or mildly. Then after that, steadily, gradually, moderately, progressively. So according to the slope you want to use. Then after that, significantly, substantially, considerably, noticeable increase. Then at last, if it is a heavy increase, means you can use like sharply, rapidly, steeply, quickly, swiftly, dramatically, drastically. So according to the trend, you want to use different adverbs to denote that. So once you wrote it as a significant increase, then you can write it as a dramatical change. So according to the change you want to use. Then also the approximation words. So most of the students don't write or don't follow these all things. Okay, so the words and phrases of approximation. So here you can see, so here the lines ends between 30 and 40. They didn't mention like 35 percentage and all. So we can't able to write it as accurate 35 percentage. So you want to use approximately, nearly, nearby, around, almost, about, roughly, more or less, just over, just under, just about, just around, just below, a little more than, a little less than. So these type of words, around 35 percentage or approximately 15 percentage. So it is just under or below means you can just use the word just over, just under, just about, just around. Okay, so try to use approximation words properly. So here you can see the question which we are going to see today. The line graph below show the household recycling rates in three different countries between 2005 and 2015. So this is called as the prompt, question prompt, which you need to paraphrase. Then after that, the instruction and also one chart you can see. And for chart, you need to check out for the exact heading, whether it shows any heading or whether it has some keys or not, what type of trend it shows. So these all are the things you want to check out. And in this chart, you can see the vertical axis shows the percentage and the horizontal axis shows the years, and three different colors for three different countries, right? Okay, so that all things you can see at first. Now we will see how to write the answer for this question. We want to start off with the introduction by paraphrasing the question. So how to paraphrase? The line graph. You don't want to change the name of the chart. You can write a line graph. Then the next word. What is the next word? Below. In our answer sheet, there is no up and below. So we don't want that particular word. So you can just cut it out. Okay. Then after that, what's the next word? The household recycling rates. So here you can see one heading for this particular chart. So here they just mention it as regional household recycling rate. So we can use this particular heading instead of household recycling rate. So write it as regional household recycling rate. So always check out for the headings. And then after that, three different countries. We know what all are the countries: UK, France, and Germany. So we can just write it like that. Then in the question, they mentioned it as between 2005 and 2015. So we can change it as from and to. So if they given from and to, you can change it as between and. The line graph illustrates the regional household recycling rates in the UK, France, and Germany from 2005 to 2015. That's about our introduction. Then in overview, we always want to start like overall. Previously, we just write it as in general and all, but now it's always better to start like overall. So here you can see, as I mentioned before, you can check out for the trend. Here, two different countries shows the increasing trend and one country shows the decreasing trend. So first thing we want to write about the trend. The recycling rates of the UK and Germany showed a significant rise over the period, while we used one connector to connect the increasing data with the decreasing data. So always try to use the connector properly, while the percentage of recycled rate in France experienced a downward trend. So first we wrote about the trends. The two countries shows increasing trend and one about the decreasing trend. Then after that you can check out with the starting and ending period. So here you can see in the starting period, the France was the highest rate in case of this recycling, but at the end of the time it went below the other two countries. That means the remaining two countries overlapped the rate of France. So we need to mention that also in our overview. Although France initially had a highest rate of recycling, but at the end of the given period, it had a dramatic or drastic fall, because it having a huge fall. So we can use that particular words. So we used different cohesive devices in case of this overview. You can check it out. Overall, then while, then although, but. So try to use proper cohesive devices if you are writing the report means. Okay, now we'll see regarding this body paragraph. So body paragraph you can divide based on any particular parameter. If you want to divide based on the years means you can write, but here you can see more years. So it's better to see other parameters like the countries. Here three different countries are here, so we can write three different body paragraphs. So you can use this parameter. But more than that, if you are dividing based on the trends means that will be more impressive, right? So here you can see two different countries show same trend. So you can write that two countries in first body paragraph and the country which shows the decreasing trend in the second body paragraph. So first we want to start with the data of UK and also Germany, because it shows the both shows increasing trend. So in 2005, okay, the starters is not that much necessary in case of task 1 like the task 2. In case of task 2, we will use different starters, firstly, secondary, on the one hand, another hand, according to the question. But here no need to use any particular starters. You can use the year or you can use country name to start up your report. So first we'll see. In the first body paragraph, we start like in 2005. So we want to write about the UK and also Germany. The recycling rate of the UK and Germany were nearly 35% and 20% respectively in the starting time. We already mentioned that here it just shows between 30 and 40. So we just wrote it as nearly 35%. Then 20% for Germany. Don't mislead the order also. Write it accordingly. Okay, respectively. For respectively, you can use other words also. Apart, individually, independently, like that also. Then we will start with the Germany's rate. So here you can see it is straightly goes up. There is no much more fluctuations and all, but in between after 2009 it just cut off the rate of France. It just overlapped the rate of France, so we need to mention that also. So Germany's rate increased sharply throughout the period and exceeded France's rate after 2009 and reached almost 60% by the end of the given time. Almost 60% means it is just, you can see at the end of the time it is just below 60%. That's why we want to use the approximately word. So that's about the rate of Germany. And after that, we want to mention about the rate of UK. So we want to use one cohesive device in the meantime. That means at the same time, you can use meanwhile also. In the meantime, the percentage of recycled rate in UK grew to 40% in 2007, because firstly, it shows a significant increase. Then it shows a stable data. It remains in 40 up to 2009. Then it had a increasing growth. That means rapid surge, rapid increase. Then after that, it shows an gradual increase. Here you can see the fluctuations. So by using this vocabulary, you need to denote each trend. So we just write it as, in the meantime, the percentage of recycled rate in the UK grew to 40% in 2007. Then after that, and then remains steady until the year of 2009. It remains in 40%. Then during 2009 to 2011, it experienced a rapid surge. Surge means upward growth. So it shows a sudden increase and reached more than 50% and continued with a gradual increase. That means according to the time it increased. Okay, gradual increase to just over 60% in the year of 2015. So at the end time you can see it reached just over 60%. So that's about the growth of UK. So that's regarding the first body paragraph. So we just mentioned about the increasing trend. So now we want to write about the decreasing trend. That means about the rate of France in second body paragraph. Okay, so here you can start up like in early 2005. So here you can see before ending 2005, it started to fall. So we can just mention it as early 2005. The recycling rate of France 50%. You can write it in 50% in bracket also, because we can write it directly in the sentence or we can write it in bracket. Bracket is also allowed. Okay, so you can write 50% in bracket also. The recycling rate of France was the highest among the given countries in the starting time, but however, because it started to show the downward trend, it's the opposing trend. Whenever we are writing about the opposing trend, we need to give proper cohesive devices. So you can write in contrast or however, okay, yet, although, nevertheless. So these all are the words which shows the contradicting view. So you can write like that. However, it dramatically declined to 30% in 2013. Then there was a growth of 10% in 2015 and reached up to 40%. At last you can see that a 10% growth was there. But anyway, it was the lowest rate by the end of the period. So that's why we just want to write it. But France's recycling rate was the lowest in the end of the given years. So that's about the report. No need to write any conclusion in case of task 1. So I hope you understood how to write task 1 and you just familiar with some of the vocabulary too. And I know that the video has some problems. It has some stuck in between. That's why I just recorded the audio separately. So don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon nearby to get notifications. Anyway, I hope these sections are helpful for you and I will come out with more sections. So thank you so much for watching and stay tuned. Bye bye.